Hi everyone, this is Chuan from FX Action Trader. What's going on? I hope that you guys are doing good and stay healthy. Okay, due to the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak, most of us have been staying at home for a long time due to the lockdown implementation. So why don't you take this chance to learn something new or to equip yourself with some new knowledge that able to generate you another stream of income in the future. Okay, alright, so let's get back to today's topic. I'm going to share with you one technique that I use in trading with engulfing candlestick in my daily trading, and this technique has enabled me to do some good trades with a very good risk and reward ratio. Okay, when I say good, this means that the risk and reward ratio is greater than 1 to 1, which at least we have 1 to 2 risk and reward ratio, up to 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. Alright, so let's get started. So before we start, I would like to explain some concept about forex trading. So I would call this as the trading triangle. All right. So let me draw a triangle. So this is a trading triangle. So everything that we do, there is a reason that why we do so. So I believe that everyone started to trade forex, or everybody started trading because what they want to do is that they want to get money, or they want to have some extra income or profit. Okay, so let me make this clear. Okay, so in order to get into this, in order to get into this, we only have an entry setup is not sufficient. Okay, what we need is that, of course, the first thing is that we need to have knowledge about trading. All right, knowledge about how to use your trading platform, knowledge about some currency pair. Okay, after we have a knowledge, we need to have a workable trading system. So once we have a system, and the last thing that we do is that we only stick to our self discipline. Okay, so in today's video, I'm not going to cover about self-discipline. I'm going to cover about something about knowledge, and also how can we develop a workable trading system by using an engulfing setup. Okay, so when we talk about trading system, okay, so when we talk about trading system, a very good system, I would call this as a rules-based trading system. And when we have a rules-based trading system, we need to ask ourselves, okay, these three things, WWE, which is what, when, and execution. All right, okay, if you know some setups, you know how to identify the setup, but you don't have the enough courage to enter the trade, you won't get a result. Okay, you won't get this thing in the triangle, you won't get any money, you won't get any profit. Okay, so we need to know that what and when to fulfill our rules, and only then we execute. Okay, I'm not going to say that this setup is perfectly profitable. Okay, there is no perfect setup in trading, there is no perfect timing. Okay, what do we do is that we keep on improvising our system, we keep on improve ourselves, so that we learn from our mistakes and we can know how to avoid in the future. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to share with you the engulfing setup. Okay, engulfing setup. Okay, so for engulfing setup is very common. Okay, let me draw you a very typical engulfing candlestick. So we have a bearish candle and also a bullish candle, which is in a green color. All right, so this is a typical engulfing setup where we need to have this is the candlestick wick. Okay, so an engulfing setup, a conventional engulfing setup consists of two candles, which is one is the bearish candle, the red color candle, and one is the bullish candle, which is the green color candle. So in order for this setup to be a valid setup, the bullish candle need to engulf at least half of the preceding candle, which means that in this case you can see that half of the candle has engulfed at least half of this bearish candle. So this is a valid setup. But in this video, I'm going to share with you some technique that you might be avoiding, you might avoid or you might ignore in identifying an engulfing setup. Okay, so my engulfing setup, we need to have 3 candles. All right, so we need to have one more candle here, which is the bearish candle. Okay, and we need to ensure that this is a first type. Okay, the crucial thing is that we need to ensure that this candle, the middle candle, is at the lowest point of this engulfing setup. Okay, this middle candle is at the lowest point or the lowest shadow of this engulfing setup. Okay, this is a first example. So if in case we have the candle that the first candle has a longer tail than the other two candles, this is not a valid setup. Okay, this is not a valid setup. We need to have the middle candle has the longest tail among these 3 candles. Okay, this is a criteria. Okay, the second criteria is that we have one more candle. Okay, another candle, which is also bearish candle, and we have one bullish candle. Okay, bullish candle, green color. Okay, we have this 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the engulfing setup I can categorize into 2 types. The first type is that the middle candle has the longest tail or longest wick among these 3 candles, or the engulfing candle, the last candle, has the longest tail among these 3 candles. So I would call this as a valid engulfing setup. Okay, this is a valid engulfing setup. So let us get back to our chart. Okay, so in this video I'm going to explain this by using trading view. Okay, so this is a H4 chart of a euro dollar. So let me find you some example of this engulfing setup. Okay, I saw one. Okay, let's say this is not a valid engulfing setup, because we can see that the first candle has the longest tail among these 3. Okay, so this one is not a valid engulfing setup. Okay, how about this? Okay, how about this? Let me find. Okay, this one. This is a valid engulfing setup. Okay, we have 3 candles, and the last candle is a bullish engulfing candle, and among these 3 candles, the middle candle has the longest wick. Okay, so this is a valid engulfing setup. And another one, also here we have 3 candles, and The engulf candle has the longest wick among these three candles. Okay, so this is the engulfing pattern that we are looking for. Okay, I'm not saying that the conventional engulfing pattern is not applicable. It's also applicable, but these details will make this setup more profitable. Okay, more precise, more accurate. Okay, so let us get back to here. So we have know that what to look for, which is the engulfing setup, the what to look for, and now we are going to look for when. Okay, what to look for, and now we are going to look for when. Okay, I'm not okay. Trading, we need to trade forex. We need to have a very steady trading flow, or a very steady trading system. Okay, we do not enter the market blindly. Okay, what we do is that we wait for the setup to come to us. Okay, we do not pushing ourselves to look for setup. We wait for the setup to come to us. Okay, so in order for the setup to come to us, we need to set a few criteria for ourselves, meaning that the setup should, or the market need to fulfill some of our criteria. So when the criteria are fulfilled, only then we start to enter the market by using our risk management and also money management. Okay, so here I'm not going to talk about some very hard or very subjective criteria. I'm going to introduce one indicator to you, which is called the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Okay, this indicator can be found in your MT4 platform as well, but there are some settings that you need to take note. So the upper band and the lower band will be 80 and 20 respectively, and the period will be 7, because by default your period is 14. You need to change to 7, and we need to change the upper band to 80 and also the lower band to 20. Okay, so something special about the RSI is that the full name is Relative Strength Index. So this indicator can help us to identify that whether a market is exhausted, is being overbought or being oversold. So when the market is oversold, we can look for a buy setup. Okay, when the market is overbought, we can look for a sell setup. Okay, this fulfill the when for us to make our entry execution, or to place our order. Okay, so the rules is very simple. So when the RSI is at 80, is near 80, meaning that the market is overbought, we look for the engulfing setup. So when the market is oversold, we look for the bullish engulfing setup. Okay, so for example, let me draw a vertical line. Okay, over here. Okay, black color. Okay, we can see that market is at 20, which is oversold, and we have this engulfing setup appear. So what we can do is that we can go for a buy setup. Okay, and the stop loss is 10 pips below the engulfing candlestick, and we take at least 1:1 or 1:2 ratio. Okay, let's say we take 1:2. Okay, 1:2. This one, the first trade we got profit. Okay, the first trade we got profit. So let us look back. Okay, so market is at overbought, but we don't have the engulfing setup. Okay, let us look back. Okay, market is at overbought again, and we get another engulfing setup. Okay, engulfing setup here. So we take at least 1:2 ratio. Okay, So another trade, we got 1 to 2. Okay, so the stop loss, you can either place 10 pips above or below the engulfing candle, or you can place according to your SNR, because this zone is also confluence with the resistance zone. Okay, if you know how to identify SNR, this zone is also confluence with the support resistance zone. This is also the previous top, which means this is a previous resistance level. Okay, but in this video I'm not going to touch about resistance and support. I'm going to just explain about this setup. Okay, let us continue to look for. Okay, we have another one. Oh, this is not a valid. Okay, this is not a valid engulfing candle because the first candle has the longest tail compared to the other two candles. Okay, so this one is not a valid setup. Okay, so we continue to have a look. We only take the trade when market is at the overbought or oversold condition. Okay, this one is also a setup over here. But this doesn't work well. Market got up and we pull back and went into downtrend. So this is a losing trade. So for the losing trade, I will make this as a red color. Okay. Okay, we have another one here. This is orange. Okay, market is at oversold, and we have the engulfing candlestick pattern, and the engulf candle has the longest wick or longest tail among these three candles. Okay, how about, okay, let's say we place an entry over here. Okay, the reward is about 1 to 2, and it's about 3. We have a 1 to 3. We have a 1 to 3 trade setup here. Okay, let me find you a last one. Okay. This is not an engulfing candle, although market went down. Okay, this is the one. Market is at oversold, and we have the engulfing candle, whereby okay, we have the engulfing candle over here, and let us see about the risk and reward ratio. Okay, so for this trade we have around 1 to 3. So my advice is that whenever your trade is in a profit, you need to set break even or move your stop loss to break even to protect your capital, and then only you look for a new trade. Okay, so this engulfing candlestick pattern can also be used as a reversal pattern to exit your trade. So let's say you are in a short. So let's say this is a very typical dominant setup. So dominant setup video is in my another video. So this video we talk about engulfing candlestick pattern. So let's say you are in a sell trade. All right, you were in a sell trade. So you are shorting this pair all the way until you saw this, until you see the market is at RSI 20, which means that market is being oversold, and you see that there is an advanced, I will call this that this is an advanced engulfing pattern. So you know that market is likely to go up, and this is a time for you to exit your trade. Okay, so let me find one more last one before I end the video. Okay, yes, here we go. Another example here. We have 1, 2, 3. The middle candle has the longest tail at RSI 80, and this trade we have is about 1 to 4. Is about 1 to 4. The risk and reward ratio is about 1 to 4. So trading doesn't need to have a lot of trade. All right, we wait for the setup to come to us, and only we execute our trade following our workable trading system or this rule-based trading system. Okay, so I hope this video help you or can give you some insights for you to trade on this engulfing pattern. And if you like our videos, please share to your friends and also hit subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We'll be going to produce more videos to help you guys in better understanding on forex trading and also market structure and market condition. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.